Babe, have you ever loved someone much that just saying their name makes you feel better, like the storms inside you calm down? This kind of love is not a feeling, it is something that goes through your whole body like a promise that everything will be okay. It makes you stronger on the days when you feel weak. Loving someone is not about the nice things they say to you or the fun times you have together or how your heart beats fast when they smile. It is about choosing to be with that person every day even when things get tough. It is about waking up every morning and saying, I am going to hold their hand and we are going to get through this together. Real love is not a feeling that you have when everything is going well. Real love is a choice, it is something you decide to do every day. It is a strength that grows even when things are quiet. I want to ask you something, babe. Have you ever loved someone much that you realized how brave you are? Loving someone deeply means you have to be willing to be vulnerable, to show them the parts of you that you hide from everyone. You have to be willing to show them your fears, your doubts, the scars from things that happened to you in the past. You have to hope that they will still want to be with you even when they see all those things. That is the magic of love, babe. It teaches us that we do not have to be perfect to be loved, we just have to be real. I think people often forget that love is not about finding someone who's perfect, it is about finding someone whose imperfections you can live with. Someone whose pain you want to help with, someone whose dreams you want to protect. When you really love someone, you start to care about their happiness much as you care about your own. You want to help them when they are struggling, you want to be strong for them. Love is not, babe. It makes you want to be a person, to grow and become more than you ever thought you could. It is not because someone is telling you to, it is because you want to be the version of yourself for them. If you have ever experienced this kind of love, you know it changes you forever. It teaches you to be patient, to understand people, to be brave. That is why I think loving someone is one of the powerful things you can do. It reminds you that when the world seems broken, there is still something beautiful worth fighting for. Sometimes people ask why love is important, why it matters much. They say it can hurt, it can disappoint, it can make you feel vulnerable. The truth is, love is worth it. It shows you what life is like when your heart is really alive. A life without love might be safe. It will never be amazing. I want you to know something, babe. If you have ever loved someone truly, even if it did not work out, that love was not wasted. It made you stronger, it taught you things about patience and loyalty and kindness that you could not have learned else. Love is one of life's teachers, babe. Sometimes the powerful thing about loving someone is not what they give you, but who you become because of them. You become someone who believes in connection, someone who understands compassion, someone who knows that hearts are fragile but very strong. I want you to remember one thing, babe. Never regret loving someone with all your heart. In a world where people are often afraid to care deeply, having the courage to love is a rare and beautiful thing. Maybe one day you will meet someone who sees not your smile but the struggles you have been through. Someone who understands that your heart has been broken but still chooses to stand beside you and say, I am here and I am not going anywhere. when that happens you will know that all the waiting, all the moments of doubt were worth it. You will have found a love that feels real, a love that does not disappear when things get tough. A love that grows stronger through honesty and patience and trust. That is the kind of love I believe in, babe. The kind that inspires two people to build something, to support each other's dreams, to remind each other of their worth. Because love at its best is not just romance, it is motivation, it is inspiration. It is the voice that says, "Keep going, you are not alone." If you have ever loved someone like that, you know that love is not just about the heart, it is about the soul. It is about being brave enough to believe that two imperfect people can create something just by choosing each other every day, babe. Let me ask you something again. Something that's really on my mind. Have you ever loved someone much that it changed the way you see the world? I mean, it changes the way you think, what you care about, and how you see yourself when you're alone. Real love has this power. It doesn't just come and go, it stays with you. Teaches you things you never thought you'd learn. Like being patient, being loyal, and being strong when things get tough. Loving someone isn't always about the times. Sometimes it's about being for them when things are hard, when the future isn't clear, and when both of you are tired but don't want to give up. That's when love really shows its power. Not when everything is easy. When staying together is a choice that takes courage. Anyone can say, "I love you," when things are going well. The real meaning of those words comes when two people decide to stay together even when life tests them. I think that's something we don't talk about enough. People often say love is about excitement and romance. The deepest love is more than that. It's calm, it's steady. It's the quiet feeling that someone believes in you even when you don't believe in yourself. Imagine having someone in your life who thinks your dreams are worth fighting for. Someone who reminds you that you can do more than you think. Someone who tells you gently that even when you feel lost you still have the strength to find your way. Love can be powerful and scary at the time. When you open your heart, you're also opening yourself up to getting hurt. You're choosing to believe that the connection between two people is worth the risk. That takes a lot of courage. Despite all the disappointments and heartbreaks, people still love. People still trust. People still look for that one person who gets them. That's really inspiring. It shows that love isn't a feeling, it's a force that keeps hope alive even when things seem dark. When you truly love someone, you don't just see who they are today. You see who they're becoming. You see their growth, their struggles, and their quiet battles. Instead of walking away, you choose to support them. Love is about partnership. It's two people helping each other grow stronger, wiser, and kinder. When that happens, something amazing occurs. Both hearts start to feel safe. Safe to be honest, to admit their fears, and to dream big. That safety is one of the best gifts love can give. When someone feels truly understood, they start to shine in ways they never thought possible. If you've ever loved someone like that, you know how powerful it feels. You know how one person's belief in you can change your life. A simple message, a smile, or "I'm proud of you," can make the world feel lighter. That's why love should never be taken lightly. It can heal wounds that words can't reach. It can inspire courage in hearts that felt broken. Love teaches us to grow, to forgive, and to understand. It teaches us to listen and care deeply. When love challenges us, it leaves behind lessons that make us better people. Every genuine connection we have becomes a part of who we're. Maybe one day when you look back at your life, you'll see that the moments you loved someone with honesty and courage were the moments that made your journey truly meaningful. Success, money, and achievements can bring comfort. The memories made through love are what give life its true warmth. A warmth that stays in your heart long after the moment has passed. And loving someone sincerely was never a weakness, it was always one of the strengths you had.